Hi everyone, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to the farm, and I've got a little bit of work to do this morning. So I've got my silos, and I've got my silos. So as I get going, I'm going to go ahead and fill you in on the situation. So if you're not familiar with FSN, we have things called Wardens that monitor and make sure that there's rules compliance going on. And as it turns out, my silos are not placed in a way that was okay. And what that means is these silos need to go, and then they'll kind of get everything set up, kind of repaint over the side I can't get to. Because I guess the silo, even though it let me place it, there's a quirk that it really still doesn't let you place it on your land. So that basically half my silo is not on my land, is the situation that I have here. So those needed to get removed. I just went ahead and put those in the far corner of the field. I figured that would be the least impact to what was happening. And so at this point, I've got a little bit of a reprieve in that I want to get what is in there sold, because they did cover for placing those, which was nice because of the nature of the competition. They basically kind of waived the rule of, hey, if you have a problem, it's at the FM's expense, which is what the normal FSN rule is. But for this, they went ahead in this case, because it was the first infraction, and said, hey, we'll cover the placement. So basically I placed those, and then they adjusted my account to exactly what it was before I placed them. So those are over there empty, but because silage is an output of the silo, but it isn't an input, I can't just simply restore the silage over there, and that would have become more convoluted to figure out how do we actually get coverage for that, because honestly, the environmental bonus and so forth is a key point of what's helping me out here. So I want to sell what I can of it. I'm hoping I'll be able to sell everything. I will transport everything I have made, but we had talked about they didn't want to get on as late as they were yesterday, so I don't have 24 hours. I told them I'd get it done in 12, but that was, now as I look at things this morning, I realize one of the silos may not be done processing yet, but it may be done within the window that they told me. So it may work out, or I may have a situation with a little bit of silage, but hopefully it won't be anything significant. So that's what I'm in here doing today, and why I'm in here doing it. So, I didn't intentionally violate the rules. I thought if it let me place it, I was in good shape. And obviously that was incorrect. So they've given me some guidance. They were on here when I placed these, so they've given the okay that, yep, those are fine. And again, they're almost entirely within the field boundary. I think they are entirely within the field boundary, so that would be very strange if it wasn't. Obviously that's going to have a little bit of an impact. It's going to lower the yield a little bit, but I'm guessing if it does, it's going to be maybe 10,000 liters or something. It shouldn't be anything. It might not even be that high. But everyone else will have the similar type of situation if they're having issues. So the other piece that was shared with me was that basically everyone on the server got a note from him about something. So, mine was that. Also, we're not really able to put anything on FSN land, so I went ahead and moved my items to the end of my field here, so that should be okay there. But what I'm gonna do then is get everything sold, and then I'll pop back in and let you know what the situation is when I'm done, and that will probably be what I put up for today, because that's really all I've got, and it's January, so we're not going to see any contracts But that is the work for generational farming today. So I'm finished up here. Got a little bit more in the trailer. Silos still have a bit to go. So I've got 31,000 to complete here and 5,800 there. So less than 12 hours, because it's going to be, you know, less than half of the 42,000. So should be okay, but I'll have to check back in later. I'll get it done, but I'm going to get, you know, probably another 15,000 in silage sold today, and that will be my situation. So that gives you an update of what's going on. And then again, the silos are going to be over there now. So that is where I will be storing. And that actually, at this point, given that I have 39 down below and so forth, that's a little more centered. Obviously, it's going to be a longer drive for delivery because I got to keep going up. But as far as putting things in there from the field, it'll be a little bit more centrally located. So I will see you next time.